No, this is not a lamp. This is an anatomical teaching tool that was used to teach students about the anatomy of the skull. Many people believe that the human skull is comprised of one bone, but actually it's 22 separate bones that come together to form the skull. Hi, I'm Paige. I have a master's in forensic anthropology. Let's get into it. The skull can be broken up into two regions, the neurocranium and the viscerocranium. The neurocranium houses the brain, whereas the viscerocranium makes up your face. Now let's explore the individual bones of the skull. Starting with the neurocranium, we have one frontal bone, a left and a right parietal, a left and a right temporal, the occipital bone, the sphenoid, and the ethmoid. Note that this model is missing the ethmoid bone. Next, for the viscerocranium, we have two inferior nasal conchae, two nasal bones, two maxilla, two palatine bones, two lacrimal bones, two zygomatic bones, and then one mandible and one vomer. So that makes up the 22 bones of the skull. Of note, there are also 6 ear ossicles, the malleus, incus, and stapes. In some instances, people also have extra bones in between the sutures of their skull. These are called extrasutural or Wormian bones, and the most common one is the Inca bone. The technique for displaying the skull is pioneered by French anatomist Edmé Beauchesne, which is why these are called Beauchesne or Beauchesne skulls, or also exploding skulls. For us at the museum, exploded skulls are the intersection between anatomy and art, bringing together craftsmanship and anatomical education. This exploded skull was commissioned for the Bone Museum back in 2020, making it half a decade old this year. So that's a little more about the anatomy of the skull. If you want to see more exploded skulls, come down to the Bone Museum in Brooklyn, New York.